ready, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. We will begin the committee meeting of Akron City Council. Roll call, please.
Fusco. Kamer.
Aye.
Honor.
Aye.
Baylor. Mosley. All are present.
Thanks. With that, I'd like to recommend approving the minutes of the previously held meeting. Is there a recommendation?
So moved.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thanks. Against? We absolutely have no public hearings today, which makes everyone happy, especially Mr. Antonucci. However, I will tell you this, a conditional use request on Jewett Street. I'm looking for it. Oh, number 9. This is a conditional use to establish an adult. Her and Mr. Anthony and myself, along with Arita Williams, maybe was her last name. This week, questions. They're fighting. Most of those were across the street that has received funds to be redeveloped. But after our discussion, it's situation to be adequate. This is an adult daycare that's going to house 5 individuals, and they will always have after review, I think, and also talking with the ward council person, that's her ward, she's good with it. And so with that, we'll recommend. Good, just checking off. Very good. Aside from that, if there's any questions or comments, I think Mr. Antonucci could answer them, or I could. And then any questions or comments, I'm not seeing any. I would like to recommend that we suspend the rules with a favorable report. This is the second reading.
So moved.
Thank you. Is there a second? By saying aye?
Aye.
Against? Very good. The ayes have. And we'll ask Clerk Viviano to please read in the first item.
Item number 1 is a resolution affirming the appointments of Mayor Daniel Horrigan, Chris Luddle, Thomas Tatum, Shamus Malik, Ginger Baylor, Linda Amobian, 23, as members of the Northeast Ohio 4-County Regional Planning and Development Organization. With
Thank you. Is there someone here to talk on this?
Certainly. This is the annual appointments team, people as we had the previous year, which include I think 4 from the administration and 3 from City Council.
Thank you. Questions or comments? Is the consent agenda okay?
Yeah, be great.
Very good. I'm not seeing anyone. Is there a recommendation for the consent agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Against? Great. Let's have it. Consent agenda it will be. Ms. Viviano?
Item number 2 is an ordinance authorizing the purchase of certain real property located in the 5 Points and Summit Lake areas from the Summit County furtherance of real estate development in Akron and declaring an emergency.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is parcels that we, in both Summit Lake and 5 Points, as I mentioned. Summit Lake, and David has more information on it, but I believe it is for one of the going out there. And then the one at 5 Points is for land and the agreement we have with GAV for building the fill homes out by in that neighborhood.
Very good. Questions or comments?
I do.
Yes, Ms. Mosley?
Thank you. I'm looking, maybe I just overlooked it. Who are we selling this to?
This is the acquisition.
Just the acquisition?
Yes, correct.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Hey, we haven't, I guess, for the Summit Lake, it's the acquisition. We do already have, David, we have an agreement already for the parcels that we're acquiring in 5 Points for.
Yeah, being sold to K. Havanian for their infill development.
To whom again?
K. Havanian Builders.
Okay,
They already have, I believe, 4 in that neighborhood, and they're
Very good. This is part of the plan, the overall
Yes.
Summit Lake plan.
Well, this is 5 Points, so it's closer to by the, that
Gotcha,
area.
okay. Okay, very good. Further questions or comments? Consent agenda okay on this? Good. Okay, is there a recommendation for consent agenda?
so moved.
Is there a second?
Is that a,
Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Very good. And we'll recommend for the consent agenda. Thank you very much. And that concludes our planning committee meeting.
Thank you.
Thanks.
our next committee of the day will be the committee members are Mosley, Kamer,